channel, guys. Got the valves lapped in, about to set the springs up. Got a whole bunch of good stuff in the mail, checking it out, and I wanted to point out a couple things here. So I've got the TrickFlow 2500100 spring kit, TrickFlow stage 1 cam for a 351 or a 302 high output. And what you get in the spring kit is 2 packs of springs. They're all the same length. Then the blue pack is your intake retainers. The clear pack is your exhaust retainers. You get a pack of valve seals, retainers, keepers, and 2 different thicknesses of shims. You also have a seal protector to put over your valve stems while you're putting your valve stem seals on so you don't tear them. And that's pretty much what comes in the kit. You also get this handy little gauge and a little bit of instruction. So all you gotta do is put your valve in and then put your intake or exhaust retainer on and check your height with the keepers in. Pull in the valve against the head, make sure your height is correct. And if it's not, then use the shims to adjust as necessary. That's about all there is to it. Now, as far as the stage 1 cam goes, the base circle on the cam is smaller than the stock cam from the Explorer. 1.438 on the Explorer, you get a 1.340 on the TrickFlow stage 1 cam, which gives you a total difference of 0.098. And you cut that in half and gives you 0.049 is how much shorter this cam base circle is on the area that it actually affects. So potentially I might need longer push rods by 50 thousandths. Definitely going to have to check the push rod length when I put this back together. This also comes with your dowel pins for your eccentric if you want to run a mechanical fuel pump, which I am going to be. Here's you guys some cam specs on that new cam. Be sure to like, subscribe, and any questions you got about the setup, comment below and I'll answer what I can. At this point, I'm just going through and putting in 2 valve spring retainer keepers and a retainer, and then checking this distance here with that gauge. And see here, I've had a nice snug fit with both shims. I'm going to use 2 shims on this valve because without the shims, it's got a pretty good bit of clearance. Then on this one, it's not got very much clearance. It had 10 thousandths. Now I've got a 15,000 shim, so I'll put a 15,000 shim on that one, and that will leave me at 1.8 inches plus 0.5. There we go, guys. The heads are all set up, the springs are in, shimmed to the correct height. I just gotta go through and finish cleaning up all the lifters and push rods and gasket clean off the block, and it should be ready for reassembly. So we'll get to that on the next one. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you then.